Hey everyone, Nathan Nowak here for NathanJNowak.com, owner of Trinity Fitness and creator of the 24-day rapid fat loss system. Today's episode is how good does good feel? If you first think about that question, how good does good feel, you may dismiss it and think, well, I feel pretty good right now. I don't know how good does good feel. As you dissect it, think about it. Think about how you feel right now on a scale from 1 to 10. Because I know at this moment right now, unless you're in it and you're doing something, you're active, not necessarily physically, but you're focusing on a goal or doing something, you might be at a level 10. But usually we sit around 6, 7, 8, or 9 maybe, and then come back down. So it's not just a consistent level of something, but what I'm trying to get you to think about, what I'm trying to get you to focus on right now is how good do you feel, and then kind of judge that, track it over day after day after day, and kind of see how you feel. Are you tired? Do you wake up tired? Do you go to sleep tired? Do you wake up in the middle of the night? Do you get a full rest when you're up and you get up in the first thing in the morning? Are you ready to go? Do you have consistent energy throughout the day? Do you have slumps? Or do you never feel like your engine fully gets going? That's what I'm trying to say, is how good does good feel? Because if you've never really experienced ultimate peak level energy and enthusiasm, then you're always kind of in more of a throttled back mode. Not necessarily, driving in neutral, but you're not revving all engines. All of your spark plugs aren't firing, and you're kind of going, but you maybe feel like you're treading through mud. And over time, over years, that kind of just feels like a natural thing for us. Well, this is as good as it's going to get. But that's not necessarily true. It doesn't have to be that way. You have to start looking back at your lifestyle and what you're doing. Whether it comes to alcohol, sugar, fats, your nutrition. Are you getting enough sleep? Who are you hanging around? Are you focusing on negativity? Are you focusing on positivity? Are you watching things that are helping you get farther in life, and you're educating yourself? You're reading inspirational and knowledgeable things? Or are you focusing on the news, negativity, the media, and those kind of things? So it's not just, are you active every day getting physical exercise, which is important, but what are you feeding yourself? Are you feeding yourself good food and good nutrition and things that are not in a box? Or are you eating box stuff all the time? So those are the kind of the things that you have to think about to figure out how good does good feel. Because once you live and you experience that feeling of going on all 6 cylinders or all 8 cylinders, your life is completely different. When you have enthusiasm for what you're doing day to day in your job and in your life, it also brings you up a notch. Because a lot of times we have a job that we don't like. A lot of times we have relationships that we don't like. And rather than doing something about it and dropping those anchors and get moving, we carry around those anchors and those weights as if it's some noble thing to do. So today, that's a lot of different things that could be holding you back from how good can good feel. Slowly start to dissect them. You can go cold turkey and start eliminating things at one time, or you can start looking at, what am I reading before bed? What am I watching before bed? Am I on social media? Am I on negative news? Do I let the news play while I'm sleeping? Just start there. Then you can go to, am I getting 8 hours of sleep? And am I getting enough recovery time? How do I feel when I first wake up in the morning? What nutrition plan am I on? What foods am I eating? Am I getting physical activity? Am I getting enough water? Am I drinking too much sugary drinks? These are all different things that you can do to start dropping back those things that are holding you back, and start moving on to a peak performance level and live every day at a higher optimal level in life. If you have any questions, leave the questions below. You can also email us privately at info@trinitybody.com. Until next time, start strong, finish stronger.